And that's when we was in God form, for lack of a better word. But when you was in God form and you was functioning on that frequency, you can move in and out of this dimension. Hell, the planet used to vibrate because it's only 1/3 the size of its original size. You're not even on the original apparatus of the recordings that are being found here on the planet. You know what I mean? That was a whole different planet than the planet that you living on right now. You know, that's sort of like, you know, you living somewhere 50 years ago and you try to return back to it. You ain't been there in, let's say, 20 years, and you expecting everything to be exactly where it was when you, nah, shit changed. That's the only thing that's constant. And a lot of people don't take that into consideration when they start bringing up historical facts and historical stories. You know what I mean? How was the 99 Netzeru conformed with the elements? Yeah, when you say the 99 Netzeru, the 99 Netzeru are made up of the 99 elements. They're right in alignment with them. And they were the first ones, you know, in modern time, the so-called Egyptians, you know, they the ones that put that out. That's why the Muslims have 99 names for Allah. That's where they got that from. All the Muslims form a prayer, their worship of the sun and the moon, all of that came from Egypt. Just like everything from Christianity came from Egypt, just like everything with the so-called Jews or Hebrews, all that stuff came from Egypt. You know what I mean? Some brothers say that they Israelites, and that's fine. But when you look at the word Israel, you see Isis, Ra, and El, which is Isis, that's the Greek way. Ra is the Greek way. El, that's the Jews or the Yiddish. That's where they put their little integration in. And all of that stuff is hidden in Masonry symbolisms. You know what I mean? A Masonic symbolisms that attempts to tether the ideologies of the Indo-Euro system to some real history, which is my story, which is called the mystery. You know what I mean? So they try to get us caught up, mystified by your own mystery, which is the unknown, which is phonetically my story. So when you start to dial into my story, I start to see my nose. I start to see my lips. I start to see my skin tone and even darker. You follow? And I want to hear what they had to say. I want to live how they had to live. And I want to think the way that they thought in order to leave some form of legacy for further expansion and evolution of the genetic pool that I belong to. Because these are things that you could rationally surmise without nobody even having to tell you that. Just looking at hieroglyphs. You follow? Just studying them. You know, just listening to, you know, the beings that do study Egyptology. You know what I mean? You can pick all that stuff apart and read in between the lines because it identifies with you.